back. Zook here. So, by now, my introduction video will have been uploaded. Some of you would have checked it out, some of you may not have. If you haven't checked that out, please go do that beforehand, because it'll explain a lot about this channel. In that video, I stated that I didn't know where to start with this. But I think I've come to a point where I'm just going to go for it. Well, everyone seems to be talking about climate change lately. Like, literally everybody. People who I have never ever seen get involved in activism have been reposting, have been sharing things, writing things. It seems to have come to a point where everyone, and I mean everyone I know, is talking about climate change. Honestly, it's amazing. I love seeing that change. But you know what? I've been saying some stuff too. I've been putting stuff on my story, posts, writing, whatever. Nothing here yet. So we're gonna put something on here. Now, if anyone did check out my Instagram or Twitter from the introduction when I put it up, you'll have seen there's a lot of me on there, obviously, because it is my personal Instagram and Twitter. Honestly, I don't use Twitter as much, so if you want to get in contact with me, Instagram's probably your best bet. But anyway, there's a lot of me on there. If you scroll back, if you look around, there is also poems, writing. That brings me on to my next point. I also said in my introduction that I write, which I do. And I have wrote a poem about climate change. Some of you probably would have read this on my Instagram, Twitter, wherever the hell you've read it, honestly. I don't know where it's got to at this point. This is all my work. Every single one of it is, every single word of it is mine. I wrote it entirely. No stealing, plagiarism, whatever. As you can see on my Instagram, it is, well, you can't really see, but it is watermarked, which means none of y'all can steal it. I mean, I don't care if you repost. If you want to repost it, go ahead. Just at least, like, give me some credit, because it took quite a while to write, I'll be honest. That's why I have my phone, because I'm going to be honest, I have a very bad memory. Like, you won't believe how bad my memory is. Which is going to make public speaking a bit hard, but I'm working on it, guys. But because this is the first thing I'm going to be reading to you, I thought, you know what, let's not mess it up. Let's get it right. Let's get it decent first try. So, this is a poem about climate change. People always ask me what my message is behind it, but I leave that open to interpretation. Because it's not about one area, it's about just the whole event itself. So there's 4 stanzas in this poem, which means it's honestly basically just normal length. It's not anything special, I suppose, in length-wise. That's why I'm actually talking where I'm at right now, because these videos need to be at least longer than 30 seconds, and honestly it will not take me long to read this. But the title is Climate Change. So we'll start off with the first stanza, obviously, because first stanza, you know. Think of our planet like a brain. Us humans are the parasites in the mainframe. We will never find a planet quite the same. By 2030, this planet will have become slain. Our human race should be living in shame. This world cannot respawn as if it were in a game. At the top of the food chain, we think we can reign. For a brighter future, it's time to set our aim. This planet we have is one of a kind. For us, it had seemed to have been designed. Now all of us have gone blind. Forgot about our planet, it's out of mind. To kill and destroy, we thought we were inclined. Now our planet's health has declined. This damage we cause, it's time to unwind. Put our planet in our mind, once again remind. Tell this destructive creature, known as mankind. Tell me, how could we be so unkind? 2030, 11 years away. As time goes on, we start to see the decay. If you're religious, you perhaps might want to pray. Before water rises, it will be there to stay. With climate change, we are no longer in the grey. Can we really wait another day? To save this planet, we must find a way, or else we will become our planet's prey. Dear governments, we are tasking you with a quest. It's time for you to take notice of our protest. We want climate change to be fully addressed. for the public's sake, it's making some of us depressed. We can't keep this issue suppressed. You really aren't doing your best. Even animals are becoming distressed. Reevaluate your priorities, reinvest. Put climate change on your manifest. Do tell us, what are you going to do to complete your quest? That is the end of this poem. As you can tell, there is quite a lot of controversy, I guess, in the last stanza, but my opinion entirely. Some people agree, some people disagree. Honestly, don't mind what your opinion is with the government. People always ask me questions about this poem. If you have any questions, please do put them in the comments. I will reply and, talk to you guys about it, have debates, explain my point of view, see what your point of view is, all that good stuff that is involved in activism. But I'm just gonna explain a few things about this poem. Right. This poem is, as you can probably tell, me trying to tell the governments to do something. Now, I know governments have done stuff. This was written before they had really done much. This was written a few weeks before the UK declared a climate emergency. That's what it was. Honestly, I'm pretty glad they did that, because that means they actually do give one about what's going on, which, good move on the UK right there. But this is basically a call to every other government, to anyone, to everyone basically. It's me asking them, and subtly asking you too. What are you going to do about climate change? What is your impact going to be? Are you going to be someone who sits there and thinks, I'm one human, I can't do anything, or it doesn't really matter what I do with plastic, like, come on, it's just plastic. Like, are you going to be that person? Or are you going to be someone who is protesting, or not even protesting? Are you going to be someone who just cuts out that one plastic straw every week? Are you going to be someone who does something that can help? Now, I'll admit, all I seem to do is right, but I am planning to make a few changes to that. But need to get family on board, etc. That's where it's hard for us youths to do anything, because we have adults who don't always agree with us when it comes to this. For example, I've seen a lot of adults recently complaining about protests, saying that Brexit is more important than climate change. My reply to that is, whether we're in the EU or not is not going to matter if our country's underwater. That is my entire reply to that. Maybe it's a bit drastic, because we don't fully know every single effect of climate change, but what we do know is sea levels will rise. That's where I'm coming from with that. Seems like most of the world will become Atlantis, eh? So, this poem is just me asking you, what are you gonna do? It's no good me standing here telling you, you've got to do something. You don't have to. If you don't want to do anything, don't. Just don't. If you want to do something, go ahead. It's your choice. We're all human. We all make our own decisions. Someone standing in front of a camera in a completely alone room with no one around is not going to change your opinion. Or will it? Power of perspective, eh? Anyway, this poem is something that means a lot to me, because I write poems about everything and anything, not even just activism issues, just random words. And I'll admit, I'm no poet. I am no poet. I am not published. I am not like all the great people you study in English lessons or whatever. But I can write, and that's what I am doing. That's what I am doing to try and combat climate change, because it seems like the traditional methods aren't working, or they are working but kind of slow. So I'm just trying to see if my method does anything. Like, anything at all. Like I said, if anyone wants to repost this, wants to share it, send it to pages, get them to post it, whatever, feel free to do so, because I think words are one of the most powerful things on earth. They can make you think, they can make you reevaluate, and they can make you change your opinion sometimes. My words may not mean anything to some of you, which I understand, fine with, I don't really care. But to some people they might actually mean something, and they might do something. So if you have a second or whatever, go ahead, repost it, do what you want with it, tell people about it. You don't even have to repost it, just tell them, hey, this kid's made a poem, like, you know what I mean? Just get it round, because who knows, maybe it'll do something. None of us know. I'm pretty sure no one knew what was going to happen down in London, like, no one thought that would do anything. Look what happened, you know? My point is, we've all got some way of doing something. Mine's writing, yours may be art, maybe it's talking, maybe it's drawing, who knows? Whatever your hobby is, whatever you want to do, there's always something you can do. You just have to find out what it is, how to get it out there, whatever, even if you just want to sit on the sidelines and cheer us on. You can always do something to make this world a better place. Always do something to be part of whatever you want to call us. As activists, people who go in way too etc. over things, as most people want to call us, but at least we're making a stand. So, thank you for just listening to me read out a random poem and then ramble on about how people should do something about this. So yeah, thank you guys. I will see you in the next video. Goodbye.
No, it's not enough.